headed to practice, and I think we're in a pretty good spot as a team. And as the captain of this ship, I think I need to just kind of keep steering us slowly in the right direction. So Coach Gabe and I have been learning a lot the last couple weeks about this team and how we operate and what we respond well to and what we don't. And tonight, we're going to do a bit of adjusting because we want to throw in some old drills that we have done before, but we haven't done it in a while. So we're going back to our normal warm-up, getting our whole team in the flow of playing volleyball again, because after our long-ish weekend break, we kind of jumped into a team drill last practice and it did not go well. So this time we're jumping back into a tried and true warm-up drill, and having it be the second practice of the week makes me a lot more comfortable with how our warm-up should go, because we just got cut a bunch of touches one day ago. So we're jumping it back into our normal warm-up, and then we're going into some tried and true stuff. We're going to double down on tempo today, and I think I found a different way that I want to do Stevenson. So hopefully we can get some more intentional reps off that, and as long as my libs are locked in, which they always are, we should be able to run Stevenson with them passing. I think that's the only adjustment I want to make there. And then we have a little bit of time to work on this tempo thing, but that's something we're all going to need to buy into as well, because the stuff we're planning with this team is not easy. Like, we're having them make a lot of big changes to our game, and as coach, I got to make sure that those changes aren't just something we're walking through, but are something that we're implementing. And the best way that I can see that is at the end, when we're doing some kind of 6-on-6 drill, if they're getting implemented in that. Like if our serving and passing starts shining through in 6-on-6, I know that it's working in practice. And then same thing for our defense and our off-blocker defense and our tip defense, and now this tempo that we've just now added. So if all these things start showing up later in practice, then that's a good sign for me as coach. And the pinnacle of that would be at tournaments, if they start showing up at tournaments. Like this last tournament, I think I saw our first gap ball at the end of day 2, and we bounced it and everyone went crazy and it was fun. So that kind of stuff shows me that it's starting to sink in a little bit, but we need to continue to buy in as a team to our serving and passing and all the stuff that Coach and I are directing up to this point, because we want to get better. This is the best way we know how, and good teams don't really worry too much about, or aren't concerned too much about what they're doing. It's more about how they're doing it. And I think that's the best way to get better. If you're on a team, or if you're on my team, that's the best way to get better, is just to buy into whatever we're doing, because Coach and I are doing the best we can to put us on the right path to win. Speaking of the right path to win, I'm going early to practice today. I have 2 private lessons right before, and that is another awesome way to get better, because it's usually small group clinics at this point, but sometimes it's even one-on-one training reps with a coach. And if you're struggling in your position, or you want to get a leg up on the competition or whatever, and you can get poured into directly by a coach like this, it's like a power up for your game. And I know that whoever I get at this private lesson, doesn't even matter what position, I can kind of assess where they're at, what they need help on, and then we can grind away at that, not only with info, but with direct reps. And something that you may only be able to do 10, 20 times in practice, we can do like hundreds of in a private lesson with direct feedback from a coach. And so I have a bunch of videos on here of, I think, every position: middles, setters, oppos, outsides, libs, of small group lessons or private lessons. And so that would be, for me, a cheat code. You should check those out and really get a leg up on the competition that way. But if you can go and like really take part in a one-on-one or a small group lesson with a coach like this, it's a massive advantage for you, and you should definitely take advantage of it. So that's what I got on my mind on the way to practice. Hopefully we're ready to buy in and have a little bit better of a practice than we did last practice. It wasn't bad, but we tried too many new things and the team wasn't feeling it. And that just can't be. Like, it can be one or the other, but it definitely can't be both of those things, or we're going to have a bad practice. So tonight we're going back to a little bit faster pace stuff, some more team drills, and also some tried and true stuff. So the groundwork has been laid for a good practice. Now we need people to show up and like really buy in, leave whatever's going on at the door, and come in and play volleyball. And that would be my advice to you anywhere. Is that whatever you got to do is to leave whatever your day threw at you at the door before you step into your field of practice, whatever that may be, and really fully immerse yourself in it, because that's a short amount of time that you can plug away on a certain thing and then go back to your normal life afterwards and chill. So I will see you inside for what I hope to be an awesome practice with my 15s in about 1 second. Lessons are over. We're running because somebody didn't tell us they weren't going to be here, and then we'll jump into practice. You ready, Sid?
Yeah.
All right. Bring it in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Hopefully you're starting to figure out your pepper partner more and more every day. Look, all the best players we know are elite at peppering. I want you guys to become the same.
What if we chose
What's happening? What's going on right here? What if we chose a new pepper partner?
Yeah.
Start over from scratch, figure each other out. Raise your hand if you're sick right now.
What the heck?
I know we're sick. I know a lot of us are missing today. We can still get something done. All right, so between all the coffee, let's get some good reps. Be intentional about what we do today. Let's not waste today.
Let's have a good practice anyway. Let's do it.
Individual warm-ups.
Just put it in their hand. More. Good. Good. More. Yeah. Good. Good. A little high. All right, gaps or ones. Gaps or ones. Good run.
I asked him if gap was the audible.
The gap is just the...
Anything they say out loud during the play is called an audible.
Well, then we call it before like the play even happens.
Yeah, but this is a situation that we're practicing listening and setting that play.
If we're scrambling, like in transition or something, we don't have that same play. You don't know where the middle is. The middle's got to talk so you can hear them, so you know where they are.
So like if it doesn't work out, then they're gonna say like, okay.
So like the server C ball, you're like holding up a 1 or whatever. They run the 1, other side plays it out, they put it back over. Then it's, who knows? So he calls it, we run that.
Are we gonna run backwards this season?
If we get good at gaps. Gaps were our first progression. Let's do a couple more, we'll be done. High ball. Dory, call it louder. Dingaroo Dory. All right, here. Free ball passing time. Let's get on the same page. Let's get on the same page. Let's do this thing.
Let's not cough on Gabe's shoulder.
What? Free ball passing?
Fire on me, fire on 3.
1, 2, 3, spike.
Free ball, free ball. Here we go. Find the rhythm, find the rhythm. Yeah, I don't want that one either. Float. Nice touch. Good up, Lip. Hit the groove. Dive, don't lay down. Whoa. That might be hands. Thank you. Good. Step up, hand pass. Stone hands. Yeah, Lib.
I didn't really do a demonstration, but just give me a little catching.
Okay.
You can do it to me and I'll throw it to you.
I'm gonna shag while you tell him. We got no ball. Gabe's gonna tell him how to hand pass. I'm gonna shag. Ball.
Get ugly.
Back it up. Down ball. Feet. Hit the ground. Dive. Dive. Don't lay down. 2 perfect ones. One perfect one. Hit the ground. Good hustle. Balls in. Shag him up. High five somebody.
If we're crazy with our platform and we're not disciplined, then we shank like we saw. If you get behind it and just take a little bit off of it, it's easy. They all have perfect top spin. They hit your platform and bounce right up. It's the easiest ball to pass.
Let's get water. We'll do something else.
Water on me, water on 3. 1, 2, 3, water.
All right, serving time. Pressure serving. I got excited. Can't risk it. Oh no. Oh no, first try territory. Oh. Oh no. Last one. Dang it. Bring it in! High five somebody! Say good job at serving somebody, first try. We can go balls in the cart, water, and we'll come back and do something
Water
else.
on me, water on 3. 1, 2, 3, water. Water, yeah.
Turlock time or tempo time? Turlock. All right, first try. I haven't done that in a minute. Turlock time. Let's get our serving and passing going. Nat, what side do you want to pass on? This is a high five. This side? Okay, one more opinion. What side do you want to serve on? Uh-oh, tiebreaker. What side do you want to serve on?
I love this side.
Okay.
It's the water one.
Turlock time. Servers on this side. Passers on this side. Buy in, get 21. Let's do it.
Water on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Tempo, everything. Good. We'll get on it. I'm noticing that. Over your shoulder. Abe was bouncing that. Setters, rotate. Outside first, tempo, everything. High hands. Flat, good. Good, Hollywood. Nice touch, Mads. shoulder. All right, that's enough. Turtle lock, we'll jump to the next one. Okay, I didn't plan very well, so I gotta leave the camera in the same spot. Maybe. Read it! Let's go, lady. Yeah? Yeah. All right, go on the side then. You guys remember Stevenson from last practice where we were hitting, working on tempo?
Yeah.
And going in a big circle? We're doing the same thing, but libs are passing now. Coach is gonna throw a free ball to the lib.
My side, I'll just toss. We only have one lib.
Oh, I'll throw it to you, Lex. Pass, perfect pass.
Hey.
We did it last practice. Stick with me, guys. Stick with me. We're working on tempo to the outside. I want tempo everything unless otherwise specified for the rest of practice, pretty much. And love the rest of the season. Middles, we're getting up, hitting gaps. I'll throw a ball to the lib pass, tempo, go ball, hit, get in the other line. That's it.
Can someone else hit with me so I'm not alone? Yeah.
No.
Are we making like our goes like our regular four balls? Like,
I would love to do that.
Eventually.
Yeah, we're working towards that, yeah. Any other questions? Hit, have fun, but be serious so we can get better. I'm not angry.
I'm not talking about you.
Oh. Up. Good. Gap. Good. Good. Get up, get up, get up. Yeah, nice.
I'm hitting with my finger.
You're there. If you see it's early, we gotta get up fast. Up. It's all right, she's quick. Way to get on that. Gap. Good, we're up. Oh, a little faster. If you see her really closing in and like borderline coming past your midline before you even set, just really quick touch. Like she's too early, but you see her, so set her. Good, that's great. Yeah. We're seeing her. It's perfect timing. Good. Get on it. Woo! Find her anyway. Come on. Yeah, she's wicked fast. One more foot out. And tighter, sure. You got it, come on. One more step, first step. Yeah. Find her anyway, square. Up. Good, that's a great run. Smooth approach, smooth and fast. Up. It's all right, good. That's great.
I feel way better.
Okay, good. Gap. Oh, snap, dog. All right. We'll jump to the next one. That's enough into Stevenson. Transition with a cover ball.
Aspire on 3. 1, 2, 3, aspire.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, ball. Again. This side. Good block. Get your hands on that. Where my middle at? Here we go, ball. Nice block. Ball. Cover. Reset. Nice run. Oh. Cover. Rotate. Hit the ground, wings, that's you. Hit the ground. Bring it in. High five somebody.
We gotta come in and get something out of the last 30 minutes. We're all over the place right now. We're not getting better. We're gonna come back with some sort of 6-on-6. Anya, talk to everybody real quick, and then you guys can get water.
I fear we're having a repeat. I don't like repeats, so I want to learn and get better. Hopefully we can turn it around after this. Bring it in! We don't know what you just said, but show us with your actions and how you react to this next drill. We got one more drill this whole week. Spirit wear for people that ordered stuff. We're gonna play Vortex, 6-on-6. Gabe's playing middle. Try hard, get better, push your teammates. Let's go.
Aspire on me, aspire on 3, 1, 2, 3, fire.
I'm trying to make this a little bit more fast-paced because I feel like a lot of the stuff we've been doing is slow and methodical, which is good, and there's a place for it. Well, there's also a place for stuff like this, just as long as we really try. Careful, Mads, careful, Mads, careful, Mads, careful, Gabe, careful, Mads. Ball. Ball. Like that kind of stuff, I don't want them to think about it. I want them to start thinking about the next play. Like that's a sweet play. See what happens here. Play it over. Good little rally. And point, next ball. Point, next ball. I think I'm just gonna end with right after this. We'll go front row, back row, and then we'll just be done. All right, last ball here. Shag him up, go fast. Go, shag. All right, that's enough for me and you. Let's get in the car and talk about it. Dang it, 2 in a row. Not perfect practices. The end was pretty good. The Wallace drill, where we were working on next ball mentality as well as putting that first ball over and playing 6-on-6 normal defense. But man, we got to turn it around next week. I think we have a lot of big personalities on the team, and like some of us aren't really clicking, and we need to get on the same page if we want to be a good team. I know that girls need a battle to bond, but we got to find a way to do that because I feel like we've done a sufficient amount of bonding, and I can't really think of any different ways to run practice. Like last practice we did a bunch of new drills and we weren't feeling it, we didn't buy in. And then this time we did, I think, all tried and true drills and we still weren't really fully locked in, which is okay for a second, but it's not okay for an entire practice. And we have players that are trying to get everybody on the same page and we're like, all right, we got to do this, and then something falls through the floor. And we've talked about snapback routines for everybody, and taught you and everybody else how to do a snap back routine, and for whatever reason, our mentality mixed with whatever's going on, we're not leaving life at the door. Something along those lines is really kicking our teeth in right now, and I don't want to keep saying that good teams don't do that, but it's just true. Like in college, Gabe and I had to leave whatever was at the door. Like we'd be in finals week in college, biggest test of our life kind of thing, and we'd have to put that at the door and be like, all right, I studied and now I gotta go to practice. Because if we didn't, we were around teammates and killers that would have something to say if you were having an off day, and that wasn't always pretty, but it was the iron sharpens iron kind of thing, where we're put in a place like this, a volleyball setting, where everybody's supposed to have the same goal, and it's to get better. And I want to throw in winning in there, but I don't really care as much about winning as I do about getting better. But getting better, and we gotta like find a way to nicely, or maybe not nicely, tell people to like, it's time to lock in now. It's time to really clean this up right now, because I want to play volleyball and I want to get to the next level, and we got the skills for it. So I'm just trying to find a way as coach to facilitate some kind of growth as a team, because right now it feels like I'm dragging them along through this process, and some of them are like, all right, let's go everybody, and then some of them are like, meh. So that's something for me to think about. Maybe a weekend will help, but I don't know, because we started last week with something brand new and it was tough right away. So if they get touches over the weekend, if they really chill out, maybe fix some life stuff, hopefully next week we turn around, because we got to get something out of next week. It wasn't all bad. Like the intro to the tempo is already looking better today, and we were hitting, and some of them are actually better at hitting the tempo ball, which I'm excited about. So all things for me to think about as coach. But I think that's all I got. So we'll keep this one short and sweet, and we'll jump back in next week for practice. No tournament this weekend, so we'll jump back in next week for practice if the Lord says the same. So I'll see you for that. Peace out.